Why in the world would anyone want to own an assault rifle? This is a question that is highly debated within our country, and that is going to be the topic of this video. And a lot of people on various, sides of the political spectrum have a lot of different opinions and views on it. And a lot of people say like, why would you want to own something that looks so scary? I mean, look at it. I mean, an assault rifle is like an AK-47 or AR-15 or an assortment of other kinds of rifles, and I mean, it just looks scary and dangerous. I mean, I even heard that a news reporter got PTSD when he shot one out of range. I mean, they don't look. I mean, they sound scary and dangerous. And when the country when the country was founded, um, they only had muskets and stuff. So why shouldn't anyone be allowed to own anything other than a musket? And I mean, right now, I mean, why can't you just own a pistol or a revolver? I mean, what's wrong with just owning one of these? And nah, but seriously though, I'm gonna be serious now. The reason that I believe people should be allowed to own an assault rifle, and the reason that you should own an assault rifle, is because they are the best form of self-defense, hands down. The reason that I own an AR-15 is because I believe, and most people who are knowledgeable on guns would believe, is that this right here is the best way to defend you and yours. When you are in a situation where your life is on the line, and this isn't uh, loaded or anything, when your life is on the line, why would you not want to have the best available defense possible to protect yourself? And I know a lot of people don't like when you answer a question with a question, but that's usually what I say when people say, why do you need an assault rifle? And I say, why would you not want to have the best available option to protect yourself and your loved ones? And this is it right here. This is good for close range, mid range, and long range combat situations. And if you know how to use it, it's probably the best thing you can own in terms of like being a civilian when it comes to self defense. And yes, these are effective as well. And when you are out and about, if you have your concealed carry like I do, usually I carry a semi-automatic pistol with me for like most of the places I go or whatever. But if I could, I would probably carry this around as well. If it was if it was possible for me to do so. It's just not. It's I don't know, like what, almost 10 pounds probably, and it's a large weapon. But when you're at home, why would you not want to use this if someone breaks into your house? And let's say they're probably more than likely going to be equipped with pistols. And why would you want to play at a level playing field with people who are trying to do harm to you and your family? No, you want to have the best possible advantage to people who want to do harm to you as possible. And I mean, it's really that simple of an answer. And you don't even have to have a reason to wanting to own these, because in the United States of America, this right to own these weapons is protected under the Second Amendment, and also it protects against government tyranny. This country had a long, long history since its inception of doing very bad things to various groups of people, including people that look like me. And this is one of the ways that I can assure myself that if someone would want to do harm to me, that I would be able to protect myself, because I don't want to die with, I don't want to like be killed and be killed not being able to, defend myself, or like just not having the tools necessary, and that ends up in like me being dead. I know it was like a tongue twister, but that's all I really have to say. This is a question I get from like a lot of my left-leaning friends. I mean, obviously, if you watch my other videos, I'm a very progressive and liberal person, but when it comes to the Second Amendment and the ownership of guns, I believe that we should be allowed to own any gun that we want within like reason. And I mean like anything that basically doesn't cause shit to explode, such as, I don't know, like bazooka or something. I mean, I don't, and I feel like even if you want to own one of those and you go through the proper channels and you know you're using it for some sort of, I don't know, like series or videos or something, and you want to go to like a range and use it in like a controlled environment, as long as all the safety precautions are there, then why the hell not? You know, I don't really care. But when it comes to like small arms like this, yes, you should be allowed to own them, and I will debate people until the sun goes, like till the sun stops shining or whatever. I don't know in on this issue, because I believe it's very very important for everyone to own a weapon, because in an armed society it's a polite society, or however that little phrase goes. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on what you guys think, and share it. And that's all I have to say. And peace out, y'all. Have a nice day. Peace.